Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Steph. Really excited because I have yet again another book haul. It's not as big as the last one that I did, but it's really exciting because I've got 2 Amazon parcels and one from Bookoutlet, and the Bookoutlet one has some really good books in it that I feel like this is my best haul from Bookoutlet. It's a small one, but like it's a lot of really popular books that I've been really wanting to read. And yeah, they were all on the site at the same time, and I was like, this is awesome. I haven't seen this many books that I've been like super interested or that are really popular on the site at one go. So we're gonna open that box. The 2 Amazon parcels I may have already opened, may have already read one of them. We're not going to talk about that, but I'm going to still unbox them for you guys. Yeah, I am so excited, and haul videos usually do really good on my channel. So I'm coming back with another one. Also, if you're wondering about my shirt, this is my small business called Little Lux Designs. I actually just came back from a huge craft fair that I did in my town, and yeah, I am a little bit tired, but I was really excited to film this haul. So I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna sit down in front of the bookshelf and I'm gonna film that video because I'm really excited for that. Also, just got my tripod back. The one that I was talking about that I really needed, that bends down really good, so I can film my book journal video. So please look out for that one. I know there's quite a few people asking for that. So it is still coming, and I now have the tripod so I can start filming that. So yeah, let's get right into this haul and let's see all of the books that I got. Alrighty, so I'm not sure how many books I have in total, but let's get right into it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these books because my shelves are full. But we'll make room because you can never have too many, right? I might have to buy another shelf. So first one I'm going to unbox, I actually didn't take this one out of the package, just opened it to make sure that there was nothing wrong with the book because I get my mail delivered to the post office. Like, I have my own post box, and this one was like folded into the post box, and I was like, I gotta open that and make sure there's nothing wrong with it, because it looks like it was bent in half, but there's actually nothing wrong with it, and it's Confessed by Colleen Hoover. I actually have read this book a while back. I think I talked about it in one of my reading wrap-up videos, but I did not own the paperback, and if you have seen my videos before, I'm trying to collect all of Colleen Hoover's books because she's my favorite author. One thing I will say about this book is I find that it's smaller, or maybe it's just me. No, I think it is. I think it's smaller than the rest of the books, but what I really love about this, I read this on my phone, but you actually do get the paintings in this book, like the pictures, and they're like in color and everything. Like, it's so amazing. It's one of the things I loved about this book is the art aspect of it, because I did go to art school, so I felt like it was really cool to see that in a book. This is about Auburn and Owen, and it follows their love story, I guess. Owen is a artist who paints pictures on people's anonymous confessions, and I just love that like idea for a book. I thought it was such a cool concept, and yeah, I loved this book. I highly recommend it. It was a 5-star read for me. So yeah, I had to own it on paperback. The next book I have here, I opened this one and I did read it recently, and there may or may not be my very first reading vlog coming for this book, depending on how much footage and that I have for that video. So that will be coming soon, and that is Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I actually talked about this in a couple videos because I've just been so excited to read this book. I did not realize this was also a Canadian author who's based in Toronto, and you'll definitely see more of my my thoughts on it in my wrap up for the end of this month. But one thing I will say, this is my favorite book I have read this year. I absolutely loved this book. The cover is super cute. I love the pinks and the purples and blues, but I will say I really do love the US cover more than this one. There's just something about it, and when I actually ordered this because it was on sale on Amazon, I didn't realize that this was the same book I was looking for, because it doesn't have the same cover, but literally such an amazing book. It's about Persephone and Sam, and it is a beautiful love story. If you like Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren and The Summer I Turned Pretty series by Jenny Han, I think you will love this book because it gave me both of those vibes. I absolutely loved it. Can't rate it more enough, like 1,000 stars out of 5. You absolutely need to read this. That's all I'm going to say, because I definitely want to talk more about it in my wrap up for June. But yeah, I'm so glad I own this book on paperback, and I definitely will be rereading this. Alrighty, the next parcel is from Bookoutlet, and if you don't know about Bookoutlet, I feel like you need to know about Bookoutlet, because I am a person on a budget here, and I buy all my books with my own money, and some, books can be pretty expensive, and I found this website last year, I think, and I made my first order on it. And the first order I made on this website, it was a big one. Like, I went nuts. I think I ordered like 40 books, maybe a little bit under that, because I just couldn't pass up how amazing the deals were, and there were so many books that I wanted to read, and I feel like that's how I really completed my bookshelf. I read books on my phone, but then if I really love them, I'll buy them on paperback. Sometimes I'll just buy them on paperback because I like the looks of the covers, and I think I'm gonna love the book anyways without reading it on my phone. But the main reason I buy books on paperback rather than saying, well, Stephanie, you can just read it on your phone and it's much cheaper, or you can get books for free. Yes, but I also want to build my own home library, and books that I love and can enjoy and reread and even pass down to my kids, when I have some. So yeah, I definitely want to, build my own home library. So yeah, that was a little off topic, I guess, but let's open up this parcel here. I don't want to show my address, but whenever I get books in the mail, which I get them quite often, not gonna lie, because I'm always seeing sales, these parcels come with books all over the box, and I feel like the mailman at the post office is judging me just a little bit when I go to the post office, because it's not hard to tell that it's books in this. And when I'm getting one of these a month, or getting Amazon parcels that you can definitely tell is just a single book in it, they know, they know that I'm a bookaholic. They know that I'm shopping for a lot of books. One time, even the postman said to me when I got to the post office, "Oh, more books again?" And I was like, "Yeah." So anyways, let's open this one. The pull tab is honestly not very satisfying. It's just tearing to shreds. The amount of recycling that I have in my apartment is absolutely ridiculous. Alrighty. Should I give you a little sneak peek? Okay. The first book I'm pulling out here, I actually had never seen this book before. It's called The Singles Table by Sarah Desai. I'm not positive if I'm pronouncing that right, and I apologize if that is not how you say the name. I'm pronouncing it to the best of my abilities. And I do own a book by this author already called The Dating Plan. I think it's right here. Nope. I think it's this one. Yes, okay. Like, look at these covers. These, I guess, are part of like a companion novel series. And I did not know. And there's another one too, but they didn't have that one on the website. But I bought this one a couple hauls ago, and I was just really excited to read it. It's about fake dating. Ooh, don't break the book, Stephanie. I haven't yet read this one, but it is on my summer list of books to read. If you had watched that video, I'm pretty sure I included that one. If not, definitely want to read that this summer. But I hauled this one called The Singles Table, and this one is also fake dating. Yeah, I loved the cover. I read the back. I thought it was super interesting. It's about two people who go to a wedding who are at the singles table, and they make up this like agreement to like introduce each other to somebody. So yeah, don't know a whole lot about it, and you'll probably hear that a lot in this video. It's just books that I have seen that have been very popular, and I just wanted to check them out for myself and see if I would like them. So the next book in this haul is called In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. I think that's how you pronounce it. Things with Bookoutlet, they do have like little marker ticks. This one here has like a little bit of a mark there, which is not too big of a deal. It'll probably come out. And there's a bit of a cut in the side, but it's not that noticeable. It bothers me a little bit, but it's not that bad. You have to kind of expect that when you're ordering off a website that has discounted books. This one here I heard is about this woman who like falls asleep. So it says she accepts a marriage proposal, falls asleep one night, then she awakens and suddenly she's in a different place, different ring on her finger, and beside a different man. It's 5 years in the future, and then before she knows it, she wakes up again in her same household, and now she's like, what just happened? You know, like she gets to see into the future, and it's totally different than what it is now. And it's definitely different than something that I would normally pick up, because I'm just more for like the cute like rom-com kind of vibes. But this just sounded really interesting, and I was like, I'm gonna give that a go. And I have heard mixed reviews on this. Some people have said it's really amazing, and some people have said that it just, you know, wasn't their kind of novel, I guess. It says the Good Morning America book club pick. Interesting. So if you have read any of these books and you loved them, convince me to read them down in the comments, because I have so many books right now that I need to read in my physical TBR that I don't even know which ones to put up at the top. So yeah, definitely want to read that one. The next book I have in here, okay, I love this cover. It's called Not Like the Movies by Carrie Winfrey. I have noticed there's a little bit of a rip in that, and that's so sad. I might just put a little piece of tape on the inside of the cover so that way it doesn't tear anymore. But like, look at the cover of this book. It's super cute. Okay, so from what I read about the synopsis of this book, basically it's about this girl named Chloe, and she is dealing with caring for her father because he has early onset Alzheimer's, and she's like, you know, she has a lot of responsibility with taking care of him, and she doesn't have a whole lot of time for relationships and things like that, because she's, you know, helping her family out. And her best friend writes this rom-com, and that gets being made into a movie, and it's inspired by Chloe, our main character, and her boss, which she is not dating whatsoever, and his name is Nick. And then as like the buzz kind of grows for the movie, Chloe is like, oh my gosh, like, am I just not seeing it? Like, is he, you know, really somebody I would be interested in? So that's kind of the vibes I get from the back of the book. It sounds super interesting, and I really liked the cover. I love watching rom-com movies, and this just seemed right up my alley. If you've read this, let me know what you thought of it. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. The next book that I got, I have not read, and this has been a book that was like really popular on TikTok a while ago. I don't know if it's still kind of circling. This is called The Bride Test by Helen Huang, and I think this is part of like a 3-part series about sisters. Do I own any of these? I thought I did own one. No, I don't. Okay, this is the first one. But I have read one. I have read The Kiss Quotient, and then there's also The Bride Test, and then I think there's The Heart Principle. I own this one. I've read The Kiss Quotient. I have not read The Heart Principle. But this one I don't really know exactly what it's about. I'm assuming has something to do with the bride. I've heard so many good things about it and so many amazing things about this author, and I have read one of her books, so I know that, you know, her writing is great, and I can't wait to get to this one. The next book that I have in here, I actually posted recently in my summer reads, and somebody recommended this in the comments. So thank you so much to the person who recommended this. I did have it on my TBR list, but it was kind of a book that I'd forgotten about, and a person recommended it to me, like I said in the comments, and I was like, I looked through on Amazon to see what the book was about, and I was like, oh, I actually have that on my Amazon wish list, and I didn't even realize. So it's called The Roughest Draft by Austin Sigmund Broca. I believe that's how you say it. And I had to order on paperback when I saw it on the website. This was actually the book that prompted me to place an order on Bookoutlet, because I had just recently talked about wanting to read this in my summer reads video, and I was gonna read it on my phone, and then I saw it on there and it was like $8, I think, and I was like, can't pass that up. I really want to read that book. It has a stunning cover. I think it'll look amazing on my bookshelf, so why not own it in paperback? I've heard amazing things about it. I've heard it's about 2 writers who are enemies, and then they have to come back together to co-write something along those lines. I don't know too much about it, but I've heard nothing but great things about it, and I'm really excited to read that one. Oh my gosh, we're at the end of this haul. I have one more book to show you, and I have seen this book a lot recently. One booktuber I have seen who has read this book and rated it, I think maybe 5 stars. If not, she said she really loved it, was Destiny. I watched a couple of her videos, and it's this book here. It's called Pack Up the Moon by Kristen Higgins, and this is a nice floppy paperback. Like, can we just like appreciate that flop? I love books like that. This has like a very like minimal but beautiful cover. It's hard to tell, but there's like flowers and like writing in the background, and this is about a married couple, I believe. Oh, I remember what this is about. So this is about a wife, and she has been diagnosed with a terminal illness. She passes away. I'm not giving away anything because that's literally on the back of the book. And she leaves letters for her husband to read like throughout the year after she passes away, to move on with his life and basically have a you know, a good life after her death, and to not be, you know, so sad, help him mourn the loss of her. It sounded so sweet, and like I feel like I'm gonna bawl my eyes out reading this book, so I don't know why I'm suffering through it, but I've heard it's good and I definitely want to read it. So yeah, I had that on my TBR and I saw it on there and I was like, I'm gonna order that. So yeah, that's the last book I have. I'm gonna now show you how many I had in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books. Look how summery these look. Super cute. I'm really excited to get to these. Like I said, I already read the top 2 here. Let me know which one you think I should read first, and if you'd like to see any like reading vlogs on any of these books, I would love to do that. And I'd like to really get into doing reading vlogs. I don't know how great I'll be at them yet, because I like to just kind of chill in my pajamas on the couch. You'll kind of see that in the upcoming vlog if I decide to post it. I need to finish up a conclusion on it for this one here, but it was just a chill on the couch, no makeup kind of video. And you know, not everybody puts on a full face of makeup to read a book on the couch on a day off, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's going to be some fun laid back kind of videos like that on my channel as well. But yeah, that is the end of this haul. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books or you're excited to read any of these ones and they're on your TBR. Thank you so much for watching and happy reading. Bye!